Ended up being a pretty good weekend for us. Our finish was better than our start, to say the least. Wichita State is two-time defending champions for a reason. They are very good, and I'll be honest, the area that I was most concerned with, we did extremely well in, rebounding. The area that I was least concerned with, we did very poor in terms of handling their press. But our mindset was not very good to start that game, and against them, you have to be in the right mindset. In terms of you have to be aggressive, and we was not very aggressive to start. But in the halftime, I just talked about taking the scoreboard out of it, but getting back to playing aggressive, getting ourselves in more of a little bit of a rhythm offensively, and continuing to try to defend and understand what we were doing. I thought we did that, and it was important that we do that because we needed momentum going into our game yesterday against Missouri State. And I thought our kids did a very good job of being able to put the Wichita State game behind them and getting ourselves ready and prepared to play on a short notice against Missouri State. And all we talked about was being 1-0 at the end of the day, understanding what we needed to do defensively, what we wanted to do offensively, and being 1-0, whatever that took. And our kids did a great job. Madison Weekly was fantastic. She went 6 for 8 from the three, hit some big threes for us to extend the lead and get us the lead. And then Amber Sorensen had 13, but what I really liked about what Amber did is she had 5 assists, just 1 turnover, and 5 blocks. We continue to get it done as a team to finish our front 9, 7-2, and to still have ourselves in a position to do some damage. The second round is huge for this team and a great accomplishment. We will have today off. We'll get back to work. And the thing about the second 9 is you've seen everybody makes adjustments. It's an opportunity to take some things away, add some things. We met this morning as a staff in terms of where we are, what we want to add to the second round, what we want to take away. So there are some things that we will add defensively. There are some things that we will take away. But overall, I'm very, very pleased with how this team is playing, our effort, our attention to detail, and their willingness to share the basketball and do the little things. They don't care who is the leading scorer. It's all about team. And you see that when you watch these young women play. But we're very pleased to be 7-2 in the front 9. We play at Illinois State. Illinois State won their first game yesterday. They've made some adjustments in which they're playing. They're starting 4 guards basically. Have gotten a little bit smaller at the 4. They've made a nice adjustment. They're doing some really good things. So we're going to have to make sure we come back to practice. We'll work a little bit on ourselves. We'll start to incorporate some Illinois State stuff. But it's always tough the second time around because you know each other extremely well. But I expect our kids to still stay in tune to what it is we want to do, some things we want to add, and continue to understand what has allowed us to be successful. And that's our attention to detail and our willingness to work and not take possessions off. Are there any questions?
Analyzing these first few weeks